Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's a highly requested video. So literally so shocked how many people asked me to recreate this look and film it for you guys. So here I am. Before we get started with the video, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I have been receiving on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me there. And also make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up on this video. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you guys. So if you guys are interested on how I create this look, then just keep on watching. If you guys want a video on how I do my eyebrows, let me know in the comments down below, that way I can do it for you guys. Okay, so for my lid, I'm gonna apply a concealer from Wet n Wild in the shade Light, which just looks like this. And I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid. And then using this little tiny beauty blender, I'm gonna blend it out. But then I'm gonna spray it with this Mario something last name, I cannot pronounce it. So it's just a spray, and I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender and then start blending everything out. So now moving on, I'm gonna grab Let's Do Makeup palette, and then the shade that I'm gonna be using is Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this shade here from Let's Do Makeup's palette, and I'm gonna grab, if I can find it, this one. I'm gonna grab this flat brush from BH Cosmetics. It just looks like this. It's really tiny, and I'm also gonna spray it. And then grab that shade. And then I'm gonna apply it just underneath my eyebrow. So I like to pull my skin back and start dragging the product down. And then start dragging the product down. So okay, so moving on to the Zulu palette by Juvia'S. I'm gonna grab this yellow shade from this palette. So grabbing this brush from Wet n Wild, it just looks like this, and it's just a blending brush. I'm gonna spray it again, and then I'm going to pack on the color. So I just grab it. Oh shit, hold on. Before that, make sure you guys don't have any creases on your eyelid. If you do, just blend it out. Okay, so now I like to start packing it on first. I like to build that color primero and then start blending. I literally go back and forth on packing on the color, because once you start blending it, you start losing that color shade. So then I go back and reapply it and then blend it, and then again I apply more and start blending. I usually do this for a cool ass minute until I feel okay, I've achieved that color that I'm looking for. So then now I'm gonna start blending it, and I like to blend it upwards. So like I said, I like to really take my time on blending and packing on the color and blending, because that's literally the key, blending and packing on color. It will make your look so much better, and it'll make the look stand out even more. Okay, so moving on to the next shade, I'm gonna grab the Zulu palette again and grab this orange shade right here. And I am using a smaller Wet n Wild brush, and it's also a blending brush. It's just a lot smaller than the one that I was using for the yellow one. And again, I'm gonna wet my brush, and I technically repeat the same step as what I was doing now with the yellow one. So I start packing it on first, and obviously, like I said, you're gonna lose that color, so keep packing and blending it out. gonna go back with the other brush, the one that I was using for the yellow eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna go back and blend them together. That way we can lose that harsh line that we have by blending them together. Okay, so now moving on with the Let's Do Makeup palette again. I'm gonna grab a mix of colors. So I'm gonna grab 𝓚𝓁𝓁 905 and then George, just a little bit. And I'm gonna apply it on the corner of my eye and then start blending it to the other side. And then again, like I said, you have to keep applying over and over again to build that color that we're looking for. And I was literally surprised with how many of you guys actually liked it. I mentioned it on my Instagram that my husband was actually the one that picked out these colors, and I just put them together. So shout out to my man for picking out these nice colors. Now I'm just gonna grab this tiny little brush. It looks like this, and I'm gonna go grab a George from Leslie. And I'm gonna start applying it aquí, just to darken up the crease a little more. I'm just gonna grab this brush. It's a clean brush, and I'm going to blend everything together. If you feel like you've lost the color, just go back and reapply more. So now what I like to do is grab a wipey and grab a brush, wrap the wipey around the brush, clean up the crease. Since we are going to do a cut crease, half cut crease, clean just half of the eyelid. Try not to go all the way up here because you don't want to lose that brown shade that we just applied. And then like I said, just go halfway, do not go all the way. And then now I'm going to be grabbing this ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair. It's just a white concealer. Well, you guys can really tell because of my light. But I like to apply it on my hand like this. That's more than enough. And then grabbing a flat brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to cut the crease. I honestly don't even breathe every time I do my cut crease porque I feel like if I'm breathing, I'm gonna mess up. Okay, now grabbing a flat brush like this one here, I'm gonna spray it again, and then from the Juvia'S palette or from the Zulu palette, I'm gonna grab this shade right here, and then I start applying it on the crease. Okay, so now going back with the brush that I used to apply the brown shade, whatever product I have on the brush, I'm going to apply it on the corner of my eye and then just like tap it on just to get rid of the harsh line and then blend out. So now again, I'm gonna wet my brush once again, and then going back to the Zulu palette, I'm gonna grab this shimmer shade right here. I'm just going to pack it on. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go back with Let's Do Makeup, and again I'm gonna add 915, 𝓚𝓁𝓁, and George together, and then just blend it here in the corner of my eye. And then to darken up that corner, I'm gonna go back with George, and using this tiny little brush, I'm going to apply it here. I'm gonna bring it all the way across. Make sure you don't touch your turquoise color with the black shade. I mean, if you do, you could always go back and reapply more. Okay, so now moving on with the yellow liner. I'm gonna grab NYX Vivid Bright, obviously in the color yellow, and it looks like this. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see it because I know it's really bright. Okay, so before I apply the yellow liner, I'm gonna grab just this, and this is water. I'm gonna spray it. And I actually saw this trick with Mireya MUA. So she uses it for the white liner, so I'm assuming it'll work for any other Vivid Bright liquid liner. So this is just supposedly helps so it does increase the liner. So I'm just gonna mix them together, the water with the actual liquid liner, and then I'm gonna start creating that little wing. I don't know what you want to call it. Oh my god. Okay, just like that, but I'm gonna make 2 more lines just to make the color or that look more out there. It's like that. You see how I made 3 lines? Okay, so now moving on, I'm gonna grab this Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and this is just in the color black, and I'm going to create my wing. I always like to start from this side and then work my way this way. Okay, now I'm just gonna apply mascara to my lash, so we can apply our lashes. Okay, and the lashes that we're gonna be and the lashes that we're gonna be using today is gonna be Queen Bee lashes in the style Culpable. I freaking love these lashes. I love how dramatic and long they are. They're literally the best lashes. You guys need to check them out on Instagram. I'll leave down their Instagram if you guys are interested. I'll link them down below so you guys can check them out. And then the glue lash that I use is the Kiss Lash. It looks like this. I honestly love this lash glue. They literally stay on forever. Look, I'm already running out. I need to buy another one. You see how lashes make such a huge difference once you finish your look? Because literally once you go lashes, you can't go back. I swear, the lashes make such a huge difference. Go back in with this color here, and then just using the small brush, I'm going to apply the eyeshadow right here under my eyes. Okay, now I'm just gonna use the same brush and I'm just gonna clean it off. Gonna remove that eyeshadow that I just grabbed, and I'm gonna go back with the Zulu palette and grab the yellow one. But obviously I'm gonna spray the brush first. I'm sorry, not the yellow one. I'm gonna grab the shimmer one here. I'm just going to tap it on. I'm gonna grab the NYX pencil, the Jumbo Eye pencil in the shade Milk, which is just a white pencil. So again, I just grab my beauty blender, pull my lid down, and then apply the pencil on the waterline. Now going back to a smaller brush, which is the same one that I just used for my lower shadow, I'm gonna go back and spray this brush and go back with the Zulu palette and grab the yellow shade and then start tapping on the waterline the yellow shade. So like this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab mascara and apply it under my lower lashes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the Let's Do Makeup palette, and I'm gonna grab this tiny little brush right here, wet it, and then grab Hello, and we're gonna apply it on our tear duct. So just tap it, don't blend it, just tap it. And just like that on the other side. Okay guys, so this is the look, this is the final look. Let me just show you guys how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification, that way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys.